So welcome back to the channel. In this video I will be showing you what I do to warm up before playing ranked. In my opinion, the warm up can either make or break a ranked session for me. If I go in having only warmed up for 5 minutes, I won't be playing at my peak until later on, which normally doesn't happen because I've already lost 4 games in a row and my confidence is gone and my mental's gone, and you know how it is. This video will help prevent this happening to you. If you do enjoy this video or it does help you out in any way, make sure to leave a like on the video as it lets me know you want more content like this. And while you're at it, be sure to subscribe if you do want to see more Rocket League content. I post every Sunday at 8 PM UK time and it'd be great to have you around. But with all that being said, let's get into the video, and I hope you all do enjoy. So the first thing I do to warm up is that I will go into free play and I'll just hit the ball around. When I do this, my goals are to hit the ball with as much power as I can and to hit the ball as fast as I can, so I will try and recover and follow up the ball as fast as I can. On screen right now I'll have some gameplay of me practicing this. You can see that I do whiff quite a lot, but that is just me trying to adapt to the higher level gameplay and trying to play faster than I'm comfortable with. With this part of the warm-up, it's meant to push you out of your comfort zone and it's meant to be as difficult as possible for you. It's like 1v1ing someone that's better than you. It pushes you out of your comfort zone and it makes you adapt to the higher level of gameplay. But during that 1v1, you may not notice it, but you're making a lot of mistakes, which will be punished. But over time you do learn from those mistakes and you do become a better player. This drill is like that, but it's in free play. It will build up your ability to read the ball when it bounces off things like the wall and the ceiling, and it will build up the speed you can hit the ball after it does bounce. I normally do this for 15 to 30 minutes as it gets me ready for the more mechanical things I'll practice later on. The next drill I do is the dribble challenge. This unfortunately is Steam only, but if you are on console, I do have an alternative for you. What you should do is just hop into free play and try to keep the ball on top of your car for as long as you can. While doing this, you should be trying to change the speed that you're going if you're using boost or if you're not using boost, and you should also try and jump to make it harder for you, and you gotta try and recover from that kind of stuff. This drill is about mastering your control on the ground, which will help you improve very quickly. I recommend doing this for about 15 minutes a day and you will see yourself improve in about a week. But if you are on PC, you can just work through the dribble challenge. I started using the dribble challenge when I was diamond, and with a bit of practice, you will improve a lot, just like I did. Just under a year ago, I played the dribble challenge for 10 hours and posted the results of it on this channel. If you want to watch that, I will leave it below and on the end screen, but I do recommend finishing this video before you watch that. I recommend doing the dribble challenge though for 15 minutes a day and try to push your limits. But let's get on to the next drill that I do use to warm up. The place we need to go for the next drill that I'm doing is in free play. And what I do for this one is I will put the ball on top of my car and just flick the ball into the goal. The main things you want to focus here are the power and the placement of the ball. Normally what I will do is I will just say to myself, as an example, I want the ball to go to top left, and then I will try my best to put the flick where I said. If the flick goes where I wanted with enough power, it's a good flick. I'll only classify the flick as a good flick if it goes where I want with enough power. I will normally do this for 5 minutes a day, but if you are just learning flicks, I recommend doing it for at least 15 minutes a day, so that you can learn to flick consistently in a shorter amount of time. The next drill I do, you will need backwards mod to do it more efficiently. You can download backwards mod from the link in the description, but it will only work if you are playing Rocket League on Steam. If you are not on Steam, I will be leaving you a training pack in the description below, so you can practice the next 2 things that I'll be showing. But it will not be as efficient as using backwards mod because you can set up your own shots with backwards mod and you cannot do that with the training pack. The first thing I will be practicing here though is the air dribbles. This is so I can master controlling the ball when I'm in the air, and so I can fully master my car control as well. When you are doing the air dribbles, you should also try and air roll. This will make it more challenging, and as we know by challenge, it makes you improve faster. Normally I will do this for 5 minutes a day for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's fun, and number 2, you can always get better at air dribbles. It may not be one of the fundamentals, but I do feel like it's one of those things where you can always improve your car control, which will always improve your air dribbles. You can also use the air dribble challenge on the Steam workshop for this, and you can try and keep it up for longer and longer every single time. But that's your choice. Personally, I prefer backwards mod, because you set up your own air dribble, so no other air dribble is unique, and you're doing it in free play, so it's like a game scenario. To set it up on backers mod, I will set the mode to the air dribble mode, and then I'll press down on my controller D-pad until the ball launches in front of me. After this, I will take a controlled touch, and then I'll hit it off the wall, and then follow it up with an air dribble. That's all I really have to say for air dribbles, so let's get into the next drill, which is actually double taps. This, like air dribbles, is one of those things you can always get better at. And you can also sometimes hit some crazy double taps. This has the same setup for the air dribbles, so if you're not using backwards mod, you can always use the water air dribble pack that I left in the description below. But instead of hitting the ball into the goal, this time you will hit the ball into the backboard, and then after it's hit the backboard, you will redirect it into the goal. I recommend doing this for around 5 minutes a day, and in a couple of weeks, you'll be hitting some nasty double taps. The final drill I have is for redirects. For this one again, I do recommend you have backwards mod, but if you're not using backwards mod, there are a lot of training packs that will help you improve on this. I will leave one pack down below, but you should also try and find your own packs for this. If you were using backwards mod though, you just need to set it to the mode where the ball will get passed to you, and then you just need to keep hitting the ball as it comes to you and just keep doing it, going up and down the field. It's pretty simple, you just gotta redirect the ball basically as it comes to you. I recommend doing this for 5 minutes a day, and pretty soon you'll be hitting clips just like this.
Bring that ball down, forcing the defender to come to him, and then he makes a play. That was a great opportunity. Look at the shot from Metsonoris. What? Are you kidding me? Metsonoris, or what? 24 seconds in, finds the first goal. How do you stop this man? What a touch!
Here are just some extra drills and some extra tips that aren't necessary, but I do recommend that you do them. The first one is the ultimate warm-up training pack. With this pack, your main focus is to just hit the ball as hard as you can, and preferably also in the goal. But power is the most important thing with this pack. I recommend going through this pack once a day, and it will increase your consistency and you'll become a better player mechanically in about a week. But if you keep doing it, you will just keep getting better and better at hitting power shots, and eventually you'll be a god. And my final tip is that if you want to learn a new mechanic, you should practice it in 30-minute periods. After 30 minutes, I've saw that my focus drops, and a lot of other people, their focus does drop as well. And you might be developing bad habits, so don't overwork yourself because it might be turning out for the worse. If you couldn't tell by now, this training routine is hard. It's meant to push you out of your boundaries and take you out of your comfort zone, and that's what makes you improve quickly, but it does work. I've went from Diamond 3 to being in Champ 2 pretty consistently in about a month, so trust me on these steps and you'll eventually get the rank of your dreams. But that's all I really have for this video. If you did enjoy or this video helped you out, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content every Sunday at 8 PM UK time. I do try and put as much effort as I can in these videos, and I hope they are getting better and better the more you watch them. Also, you should go follow me on Twitter to keep up to date with me, but that's all I really have to say, so don't forget to have a great day and stay safe.